Okay, so we are starting our blind wine tasting for the, these are Syrah, S-Y-R-A-H wines, and they're from California and Washington State and Oregon, west coast of the United States. And these are all between $10 and $20, and they all came from Wegman.
Yeah.
So we have just, this is our clearing taste first, a cap. Completely separate than the Syrah, just to taste. Our palate's ready, and then we'll begin with wine
A.
one.
One?
1A.
1A.
So if we do, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okie dokie.
A, B, C, D.
Or A, B, C, D. So this is our blind taste testing of Wegmans Syrah wines, and we'll start with wine 1, aka
This is wine number 1.
Oops. You want to go over there in that one?
Okay.
Yeah, this one we'll discard. And what you can do is take this one if you want to just cleanse the palate a little. That way, I'll do that too.
Drink?
Drink, or you can
No, drink.
to drink.
Here we go.
That way your palate is cleansed.
Wine number 1.
Okay, so we're tasting wine number 1.
And did you go over any of the notes of Syrah?
I haven't, and I don't have a phone to look them up, so I...
Well, I'm sure it's blackberry and currant and pepper.
And Kristen has acknowledged that they're bright in acidity, and they're very dry and strong and
It's
peppery.
nice and dark,
Yeah.
clear.
All right, so I'm smelling plums, blackberry, currant, the dark fruits, lots of dark fruit. And you can throw anything out. It doesn't really matter.
I smell pepper.
Yeah, I
It's
smell pepper,
exciting
too.
for me because I like pepper in wine.
Yeah, it's almost like some red pepper.
That smells really good. And I think I'm smelling cherry, black cherry.
And just for a little amount of wine we poured, they are super dark.
Yeah.
Anyhow, typically the color looks good, only really off, or it usually gets the top. And aroma.
Fortunately, I think I'm going to follow my normal pattern where the first one is going to be the one.
Well, that's why we tasted the cap.
That's
separate. So we had something different to go with a different.
Yeah, it's like plum, cherry, and pepper, a licoricey smell.
It's got balance, a little more acidic than it is tannin. Tannin, acidic, makes your mouth water. Tannin feels the dryness of
Yeah.
the roof of your mouth.
Tannins are not tannin.
A little.
I was hoping to taste a little.
For me,
Kind of a little plummy taste.
For me, it's kind of a little bit,
Yeah.
kind of
The
like
smell was better than
high production
what I'm tasting.
Syrah. So it smells good, but then when you get into the extra flavor, it's kind of
I
single.
like it. We'll have to do is the second bottle.
There, and those occasions come up.
Yes,
That
they
may
do.
go for me for this one.
Yeah, I'm looking for a little bit of food.
I like take the sip and it just desiccates your tongue. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm searching for it. We found a few.
I did,
Tasty.
and I didn't. I mean, I know you guys got pepper on this one.
The smell.
I was getting a
didn't
lot
taste
of.
it.
Well, but I'm getting. It's very fruit forward for.
Well, yeah, so you get, it gets, then it's kind of jammy and berry flavor. All right, so that was wine.
Number 1A. I'm guessing we're reusing the very first glass.
Yeah, and then we have the second glass if you want to do a wine taste off.
Oh.
These are my two. You guys have a recommendation on what is a better
Oh. Doesn't matter.
salt?
That has too many flavors to it.
I like those flavors.
Okay, so now we're pouring wine
Number
2
2.
or wine B, and we are
We're going to drink the water out of that glass.
Syrah.
Yeah.
And let's see, pours nicely, delicate, a little bit lighter on the color, more garnet, garnet.
Are you concerned about legs at all? Or?
Just
No,
it
that gives you
tells you the
I
alcohol.
like the scent here better.
To me, this is more floral. So this, I feel like I'm in a, I'm smelling roses in a rose garden. I like
I
that.
could see that.
Yeah, this is a little more pleasant. The other one was good.
Well, it gave me more of a Pinot Noir kind of feel to it. It was like softer.
I was excited because I thought I smelled pepper.
I did on the
didn't
first
get
one,
it.
but it was more red pepper. It was like the hot peppers on the first one. It's still nice.
Very light aroma then.
Not as acidic, more tannins, so this is a little drier.
Yeah, same cherry, dark cherry, dried cherry.
Okay, yep, getting more tan. But on the scale of 1 to super tannic,
Yeah, it's very soft.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like the flavor of this one better than the last one. But it doesn't have much of a finish.
No. No.
But even the finish, it kind of just sits in the back, on either side of the tongue, and it's kind of berryish. I don't know. Decision.
Ready.
You just open them. I haven't had air.
Going all the way up to the top.
Kenny, what you doing?
Aurora?
I don't see him.
Ken, come.
Okay. Never mind. No.
I just think he went all the way up to the top and he just...
Kenny, come. Yeah, that's very soft.
Yeah. Well, and even on a second sip, you don't like the first sip. I got a more powerful tannin response,
What were you doing? You were eating cat food.
and then the second sip, it softened it.
Wasn't
Yeah.
quite the
So
same.
it didn't have any staying power really.
Those are the initial taste buds that you have to try to
Balance.
balance.
Okay. So, are you doing?
Uh,
Well, I'll do the water and you do the wine.
Okay, so now that was wine 2. Now we're on to wine 3 of our Syrah tasting. I'm going to start with a new glass. Wow, this one looks really dark. Which glass would you?
Well, okay.
Yeah. That's some lingering. Oh yeah.
3C.
This is wine 3 or C or Syrah blind tasting,
Well, this
And
one I
wow,
can
that
see
is-
through when you spin it.
but not. I mean, this is such a small pour, and I can barely see my ring through there. So this is really. This is probably one of the
Got
darkest.
some inkiness to it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the darkest I've seen. Almost like it's almost dark like a port. Thick.
Kind of berry.
It's got some undertones that I
You like?
Think
could
you
like. I could like.
I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of.
So it's kind of a mixture of the last two. It's got
It's got
some
a little bit of
acidity,
both. Yep.
some tannins, but the finish isn't super strong.
To me, this aroma borders on paint thinner. And
No, I feel like that is a pepper smell.
That is not
I'm
pepper.
getting a pepper.
Why it's that much different?
No finish.
It's actually very soft. Not a lot of acidity. Then it starts to lean more towards like a very light grape.
Well, like this is the vibe I get from stuff.
Yeah, not lasting. Still, we're in
Like
the
easy
search
drinking.
of that really heavy pow.
Right. And we're still tasting wine 3. Any other characteristics that stand out?
I will say when comparing the first one, no,
It's a little more
This-
tart.
the second one with the tannin, this one has more kind of staying power when you take your next sip.
It does. It does linger.
But
It's
it's
softer.
still, yeah, it's still pretty light.
For being such a dark color and a bold color.
Well, it's kind of surprising.
Any other?
No, I'm
Brilliant
still
comments.
trying to narrow down what it is I'm tasting.
Okay. I think everybody has made their determinations on wine 3, and we're ready to move on to the last of the blind wine tasting, wine 4.
Ooh, I like that color.
Yeah, nicer color.
That's a nice color.
This one. Now this one. The colors look.
I mean,
That is a
that's
different kind
almost
of purple.
completely opaque.
All right, so we're on wine 4, wine D, and it's very dark, but it is
I mean, it's clear.
the color.
Crisp.
The color is a prettier. I don't know. Is that a ruby?
Yeah, it's like a
Garnet?
garnet, ruby,
Yeah, it's a pretty wine color. If I was saying, even though it's dark,
dark red.
it's neat around the edge color. And the legs are kind of.
Oh yeah, it's got big legs.
Yeah.
I'm not so
Okay.
sure. on
So this has
smell.
got some earthy forest. This is kind of foresty mushrooms.
Yeah, kind of like deep,
It's
Something.
like candy.
deep mushroom candy.
Yes.
And there's different around there, so it actually gets you guessing.
Yeah, it's earthier. What the smell of? Thinking licorice, but red licorice.
There is licorice. Yeah, that was
Yeah, it's
probably
like red, sweet, not black.
not very acidic. I'm not.
And there's no finish.
Tan is kind of like in the middle.
Well,
of
it's very balanced right in the middle. Well, interesting.
Well, I wonder if we had let them sit out a little bit longer, would have made one.
Try this in the morning, 4 o'clock,
And now,
for the airplane.
they're to me, they've almost come out. The first one had that really great smell, I thought, but that was the only.
Different. I mean, it's just Syrah is just it's a different flavor. Yeah. So
But isn't Syrah the same as Shiraz?
exactly.
They're slightly different, so it's growing, and so they end up with different kind of profile.
I thought Shiraz was Australian.
And I believe Syrah is more like
French.
French. Yeah, and but there's
Well, I should have gotten a French rock mix here.
yeah, I think climate weighs in for and I would venture to say that like a Washington Syrah profile wise would perform better because
Washington
State.
State. Yeah.
We'll see. Go down. I know there's a wine.
Well, I would like to taste
Better than California, but not necessarily better.
number one against number two.
Interesting, because I would like to do that too. All right, so now we've finished 4. We're going back to taste 1 and 2.
Kristen, which ones
Which
are
one
you
are you-
interested
Are
in?
you clear in both?
I am not interested in 1 and 4, so 2 and 3 would be for me. But I could revisit if that's what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, just do a taste off to which you think is.
Oh, I see. You narrow down.
Try to make sure your scores were right. This is 1. Okay, so now we're just doing our final taste comparison.
2, you want a 2.
She has some water here.
Oh, sorry.
Can you drink the rest?
Okay.
3.
2, 3.
Still like that smell.
On a side by side for aroma, 2 is more favorable than 3. Like, I'm just getting more depth from.
All right, my decision, it was good. My score was, I'm sticking with my score, no changes. Okay, you adding up your scores, Lynn?
Well, not yet.
All right, and the judges are tallying their scores. We're getting close to grand finale. All right, and
Yeah,
so,
I'm not, hold on.
okay,
Yeah, we're working on it. Continuing with my,
no changes?
I did make
I made what, final taste.
because I actually forgot, but I think
All right, and then tally up your score, Kristen, and I'll start with the reveal, or with the, okay, so I'm gonna announce my scores. This is Scott, it always comes to too. Okay, so for the first wine, I scored, and all we do is give a score and whether we buy it. So the first score, the first wine, I scored it a 10, and I would not buy it again. The second wine, and my scores are typically low. The second wine, I scored it a 12, and I was indecisive, but I decided I would buy it again and drink it at home on occasion, but I wouldn't take it to a party. The third wine, I scored it a 9. That was my lowest score on the wine. And then on the fourth wine, I scored it a 10. Third wine, I scored it a 9. I would not buy it again. And the fourth wine, I scored it a 10, and I would not.
so. Your winner was
Second wine with a score of 12.
okay. Are you ready?
I guess so.
Why don't you go? You go ahead, Lynn.
Okay.
So she's-
I'm Lynn, and my scores were first wine. I gave it a 14, and I went back and forth with that 14 because I couldn't decide, but. I would buy it again and take it to a neighborhood party. Second wine, I gave a 15, and I would also buy it again and take it to a neighborhood party. Third wine, I scored a 13, and I would buy it again and take it to a neighborhood party.
Of course.
That is my kind of rule of thumb. And then the last wine was a 13 as well, and I would buy it again and take it to a neighborhood.
Now, I have a question. On the buy again, I feel like there needs to be a level between 0 and 1 where I would drink it if it was in my house, but I wouldn't go out of my way to pick it up.
Yeah, if it was there.
But we can go with my scores as is.
Okay.
So, first wine I ranked a 10. I would not buy it again. Second wine I ranked a 12. I would buy it again and drink it on occasion at home, but I would not take it to a party. Third wine, a 13. Would not take it to a party, but I would drink it at home. And fourth wine, a 9. I would not buy it again.
Okay.
So I would, for me, the third wine won.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. I'm adding these up. That's 23. That's 32. That's 12. That's
It's kind of a mixed bag.
12. That's 24. 34. Okay, so the scores reflect wine 2 with a total score of 39, driven by Lynn's 15.
Inflating the scores.
And in second place was wine 3 out of 35, and third place was 34, wine 1. So now let's go to the reveal. So wine 1 is the Boom Boom Syrah from Washington State, 2022. It cost $16.49. Vinted and bottled by Charles Smith Wines, Prosser, Washington. 14.5% alcoholic content. And wine 2, which had the highest score of 39, is the Bernard Griffin 2022 Syrah, Columbia Valley, also Washington. Let's see, this is produced and bottled by Bernard Griffin, Richland, Washington. 14.2% alcoholic content. It was $17.99 and has the fanciest label.
Yeah.
And then wine 3, which came in second, is Columbia Crest Grand Estates Syrah, Washington State once again. It's a 2020, and it was $9.99.
Wow.
And it was the least expensive second place wine. It is the true winner here tonight.
There you go.
And it is 14.5% alcohol content. It is cellared and bottled by Columbia Crest Winery in Patterson, Washington. And the last wine is the Frey. It's California 2022 organic wine from Frey, F-R-E-Y, yeah. Produced and bottled by Frey Vineyards in Redwood Valley, California. 13.5% alcoholic content, is the least alcoholic content out of all of them, and it was the price was $14.98.
But you know, interesting. The 3 Washington wines beat the California wine.
Beat the California wine.
Yeah.
So Washington State is where you want to buy Syrah from.
Right.
At least in the U.S. From
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the best value is Columbia Crest, and the best wine at the highest price, $17.99, was the Bernard Griffin. All
There
right.
we go.
That's it.
Very good. Good night.